Okay, people. So today I'm gonna try to get something done. It's halfway cool out here. I just hope my allergies and everything else will allow me to not have to sneeze and cough and do all that stuff. So I'm gonna do this real fast. So I just sprayed BT. It rained yesterday. This flower closed up. There we go. Pull that off. You don't have to pull those off. They will fall off, but I usually pull them off. You can see how this rain did these tomatoes. Look here. So I just sprayed BT on all my greens over there, but I wanted to do an experiment both for me and for y'all to show y'all how polyculture works. So polyculture is growing more than one of something in an area instead of monoculture, which is what most huge commercial farmers do. Like when you see acres and acres of corn, or acres and acres of soybean, acres and acres of cotton. Any one crop, it's all planted together. So all of this would be considered polyculture for the most part. Granted, I got a lot of peppers over there. But right here, so we have sesame. And remember, these are the sprouting broccoli. Hey, Chris. Chris, you're not a sprouting broccoli. These are the sprouting broccoli that they germinated a long time ago, but they were actually being shaded up. But now they're looking like something now that it's cooling off. It's a few more down in here. And you see how beautiful the leaves are. You can see the water on here. You can see the water all on the peppers and everything. I did not spray this. So like I said, we got a good rain yesterday, so it's still, y'all excuse me, it's still water out here. Versus I did spray the kale. A lot of this stuff that's directly in the sun, you're not gonna see no, it's a little water on there. But I did spray this as well, so some of that may be the spray. I sprayed all that. So my experiment is this. I'm gonna see, I got one more I'm gonna show y'all. I'm going to see if these bugs going to leave them alone. And they're not sprayed. This is another one in here. You see there are no holes in the lead. And those are broccoli. That's brassicas. They will eat that. So, hey, Fee. So, I did not spray those. And that's the experiment we're going to try to play with. And I'm going to keep y'all updated and show y'all. Because like I've told you before, have to be real careful with Negroes and people in general, because they will attempt to sell you a bridge that will fit in your back pocket, if you allow them. So I don't want to be sold that, so I'm not going to, yeah. My allergies, I don't know if they're going to lie me or not. I'm trying to, I hadn't really looked around back here, y'all. I ain't gonna look around long. But I just want to I want to check my stuff. You have to check your stuff, because you don't check your stuff, you're going to be looking cross-eyed. Come back here and all your stuff ate down. But yeah, I just kind of give it a little once over. I got some cleanup to do back here. I got some rain barrels of plastic got so brittle on me, it's broke. Look at these sweet potatoes, all these flowers. 1, 2, can't hardly see this one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look here, more coming. These are steadily blooming. I don't know, Nature 9, I'm trying to let y'all, ooh, look at those bulb eels. I'm trying to let them get nice and plump. It doesn't matter how big they are though, y'all. You'll get a plant. But, yeah, y'all, I was, there's something I want to put in that pot. Child, my thoughts be all over the place. Y'all see, I still ain't burnt that. It ain't been that cool. I can't wait to burn it down. I'm gonna chop it up smaller and condense the pile. I can't wait to burn it. I may chop it down tomorrow. And I had some limbs. That limb fell. That limb around the corner. That limb, those limbs come out of my neighbor's tree. So what I'm gonna do in here today, in case y'all was wondering, I'm gonna get this up here. See these? These are those pomegranate babies. All this weeds, grass and stuff. Weeds and grass and whatever else. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 of these pomegranates. And these are some seeds that my homegirl sent me from Arizona, and she said the people subsequently have cut the tree down. So she said this pomegranate was very, y'all don't mind me while I set up the tripod. She said this pomegranate was very, very resilient, for lack of a better word, because she said that it didn't even require much care at all. It just kind of did its own thing. It fruited. These mosquitoes, I got repellent on. They already there we go. Ooh. Let me see how I'm gonna do. Okay, yeah, let's do like this here. I think try to set y'all up best I can. Okay, I'm shocking now. Okay, I'm gonna get this together now, because this is becoming something else. Maybe I'll just do like this here, because I want y'all to be able to see what I'm doing here. So, what I believe I'm gonna end up doing. Okay, these cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I got two more cups. And I believe these cups, yeah, they already have holes. So I'm reusing, reduce, reuse, recycle. All right, people. Woo, I'm thinking to myself. I'll be back, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Oh, y'all don't want to. It feels so good. It rained yesterday, and so that helps to. It not only helps to cool it off, but it helps to bring the humidity down. And I know that sounds counterintuitive, but it does. And the humidity is lower, and it's cooler, so things aren't as stagnant. If y'all wondering what I'm doing down here on the ground, I know you can't see me. I've got some old soil that I'm reusing. But I went and got a bunch of leaves and grass clippings and stuff from my compost pile. It is not finished compost. I'm going to say that again. It is not finished compost. I'm going to tell you why I'm not so worried about it being finished compost. Y'all, you don't have to plant in the most pristine and prettiest soil that you can find. You really don't. What these plants really need, y'all, is just, okay, when they're little like this, they're gonna need these root systems are so tiny, they're gonna need just some soil that's light and fluffy, so that the roots can push through them easily, because these root systems are so delicate. That's really, to be honest, what they really need. And I'm gonna tell y'all like this here. I'm gonna tell y'all how I'm gonna water these in, because I don't want to disturb. I got a bucket of water here. What I'm gonna do is, this has a hole in it, and I will water a little bit through the top. But I'm gonna set this. Let me turn y'all where y'all can see. Come here. I'm gonna set it down in that water so that it soaks up the water from the bottom. I'll be able to get maybe 4 in there before I have to take them out. So I don't want to excuse me. I don't want to, I like the GoPro better in here. It's a wider angle, but it is what it is. We do what we got to do. I don't want to disturb that too much from the top, trying to water it from the top. I'd rather it soak up water as much as it needs from the bottom. And I have a little thing what I use to prick plants out, but it's up there in the front and I'm not going to be stuck with that. So this mixture that I'm using, it may not look like it, but it is majority soil. All right, that's two. I'm gonna wait till the end to really get the watering, because this video will be a hot mess. I mean, these mosquitoes really trying. They trying for sure, for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get me a little assembly line going here. I want to mention to y'all, if y'all use cups, try to use colored cups. They hold up better to the UV light than clear. Believe it or not, the best colored plastic that holds up is actually black. Believe it or not, but it's true. And if you think I'm lying, get you something that's black plastic and watch how long it actually holds up. Another thing y'all could do is actually pre-moisten the soil, and that probably would help you. I did not do that step, and I know y'all kind of see some big chunks and stuff in here, but trust me, it'll be fine. A lot of people think you have to plant in the finest loose. I mean, this is gonna be loose, but it doesn't have to be super fine in order for plants to do well. Really, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Really, and I'm gonna smooth this back out, cause you never know, some more pomegranates may germinate. I'm gonna still try to keep that watered. All right, now, but yeah, you don't have to plant your stuff in perfect soil. It won't hurt you to plant it in pretty decent soil, but it's not gonna make or break how your stuff do. The main thing is your plants just want to be in something that the roots can go through easily. So like I said, you want it to be loose, but it doesn't have to be finished compost, for the simple fact that these plants actually grow really well in stuff that's breaking down. So it may not look like it. All these grass clippings and all this stuff, believe it or not, worms over time will get up in there. I only know that because I've repotted stuff, dumped stuff out, and it be worms in there. I don't know if they climb up the side, they climb in the holes in the bottom. I don't know how they do it. I don't talk to them and ask them no question. I just say thank you. These leaves and all of this stuff will definitely, indeed, excuse me, will break down and feed your plant while it is growing. All of this stuff where people talking about, see, that look like one that's germinating right there. So I'm gonna be careful and try not to disturb that too much. Pomegranate seeds, it takes a little while for them to germinate, so give them some time. But once they do germinate, good Lord. This root is going along. a long way. Look at that. I mean, this root is just tramp. Look at that. That's crazy. And it's okay, just be gentle. You can coil that root up right in that hole. But that was crazy that that root went that far. So, and to hell with not disturbing what I said was trying to germinate. Because I just done. Now that one is new. We'll leave that one. We'll let it get some more roots before. Oh Lord, just dropping stuff. But yeah, y'all. These plants don't need super pristine soil and all of this. You know, I see people doing different things, sanitizing this soil and all of this. Child, please. If you think nature boils water and does all this, honey, move around. All of this stuff in one way or another grows in nature. You see how that grew through that leaf? But yeah, nothing. All this stuff, some of this stuff is completely uncalled for. Now, some people is doing that because they don't want fungus gnats in their house, which I understand that, but see, that's why I don't plant in my house. I ain't got time to tell y'all. I ain't got time to be swinging and fighting all night long. Because, and I'm not boiling and doing all that. I do not like bugs in my house like that. So, that's all of these. Can y'all see that one? That one is there. And like I said, I'm going to continue to keep this watered because pomegranate seeds, they come up when and if, you know, as they will. You know, I had like 2 or 3 come up, and then some time went past, and then I had 3 or 4 more come up. Then I had some, you know, so they come up at will. Don't rush them. It takes, you know, if I had to guess, I think they started coming up in 2 weeks. And these seeds were pretty dry. I think they started coming up in 2 weeks, if I remember correctly. So yeah, y'all just be patient with your stuff. I want to set these. I'm gonna set these in some buckets out here. So what I got right here is 2 calamandins. So my homegirl sent me calamandin seeds a while back, and I planted them, and damn near all of them germinated. I kept 2, and I think I sold, I don't know, 20 or more. If anybody don't know anything about citrus seeds, they are polyembryonic. So a lot of times you plant one seed and you get multiple plants. So she may have sent me 10 seeds. I can't remember how many seeds. I'm just arbitrary numbers. She may have sent me 10 seeds, but 30 plants germinated. After you separate those plants, naturally you're probably going to lose some, the weaker ones. After I separated those plants, I may have had 25 or so. I kept 2. These are the 2 that I've kept. And I'm going to put them in another pot. So if you wonder what I'm doing, I'm loosening. So when your pot is a little bigger, it's going to take a little bit more force to loosen it from the sides. If you got a clay pot, it's going to be damn near impossible. That's the only thing I don't like about clay. I do like clay pots, but there's a lot of stuff I won't do with them. For the simple fact it's hard to get them out of stuff. So these are the ones that were right outside the greenhouse that I always show y'all. And I'm going to repot them into this bigger pot down here. Y'all excuse me. When I tell y'all, I be good. And then I get out here and get to moving around. It's a lot of stuff blooming. I think it's the ragweed running me crazy. Let me see. Let me be thinking. See what I'm talking about? When you get derailed, that's what happens. So I'm gonna move this and make sure y'all can see. And then I don't need that on. I don't know why that light be on. It's light outside. Camera, can't you figure that out? Y'all supposed to be so smart. You be listening to me all the time. When I be talking and stuff, you be coming on. What was that? I didn't quite understand what you said. You weren't supposed to understand me. But then when I'm filming, you ain't got sense enough to turn that light off and it's daylight out there. Technology, boy. I wouldn't bet my life on this shit. So let me get these. Now the roots are more than likely intertwined. Y'all see it was root bound. They've been in here too long. Hey Chrissy. I'm gonna use this to help me. So right now it's a little too much soil in here. Don't worry, y'all. If you break a couple of roots, it's okay. Your plants just grow new ones. It's not that big of a deal. I know some people will start panicking. Don't panic. It'll be just fine. Okay. So, I'm going to separate that some. And let me say this, you know, so many people think you have to be an expert on citrus, that citrus is so hard to grow. Citrus is not hard to grow. Citrus is counterintuitive to grow. I just want to throw that notion out there. It's not that it's hard, it's counterintuitive. What do I mean by that? You all want to water stuff to death. Citrus don't like that. Citrus don't like wet feet. It don't like being watered every day. It likes free draining, fairly loose soils. They can grow in poor soil. I started the seeds in what I consider to be very poor soils. I'm gonna bury that back down to the level that it was at. It don't have to be rocket science as far as that, but look at me. That's how you know I don't play no game. Scoop that soil up off the floor. I ain't playing with folks. I'm not playing with Nick Rose. Let me go get some compost. Come and show you. I'm finna see. I thought this video was gonna come to an end. Sister girl going to work. Look here. These are some Meyer Kristen runoff. Chris, where you going? I think the people wanted to see. But these are also, she sent me some seeds. She said they're a Meyer-like. So maybe not exactly a Meyer, but maybe like a Meyer crossed with something. But she said the lemons that produces, she said she really likes them. And I trust her. She said she liked them. So she sent me seeds for that as well. The seeds germinated. I did lose some in the cold. Those are the ones that came back. So those are my strong ones. I did not sell not now one of them. And I'm not, because I don't have a lot of them. I think it's 5 of them in there. But the pot that the calamundum come out of, they're going in this pot. Maybe I'll do that on the table where y'all can see. Yeah, maybe I'll do that on the table where y'all can see me do that. But before I get started, I need to go around here and get some of this compost. So y'all bear with me. Lord have mercy. You got to love it when it rains. When it rains, the ants know they something. Get in your stuff and take over your stuff. You know, these ants are something else. That compost pile had kind of dried for the most part. And then I'd be doggone if that rain didn't come. And here come the little ants, the little soldiers. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm gonna start filling this pot down here with this soil, leaves and grass clipping mixture. And like I said, same concept. You want the stuff light and kind of fluffy. See that? So the roots will go through it. But that organic matter gonna do two things. It's gonna help hold moisture. That way you won't hardly have to water them. Now be careful if you're gonna plant your citrus in something that's heavy in organic moisture, organic material like leaves and grass clippings and things like that. You probably won't hardly ever have to water. So don't do this and then start watering like you done lost your mind. Whoa. And y'all can see these were root bound as well. But you know, it is what it is. We're going to separate these. And eventually I'm going to separate them completely to where they had their own pots. And you see how loose, I'm just teasing. See how that's falling apart? And you can just tease your plants apart. It's not a whole bunch of ripping and snatching. This is actually hard for me to do because I'm not a gentle creature. But when it comes to this stuff that I don't have but a few of these on hand, I don't want to ruin the stuff. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So you learn there's a time and a place to be gentle, because a lot of times, sometimes I just want to kind of just move. And here go my nose. This is annoying. Y'all, every time I blow, like I don't see how I'm not dehydrated or something. So much coming out, it's ridiculous. I know that's probably TMI, but anyway, I'm gonna dig down kind of deep for that one because it had quite a few roots. I think I'm gonna stick this one right in there and stick this one right here. When it comes to this pot, I don't really worry about how close they are together because ever since they germinated, they have been in close quarters. So citrus don't mind their roots being entangled with one another. They don't really mind that. I might have put too much in there. Take some of that out. You don't want to bear them up too high past where they were. I generally don't have a problem, but just to make sure, you want to try to keep them kind of at that same level that they were at from jump. I know y'all can't see in that pot too good, but that's what we got going on right there. And I'm gonna water these in. And y'all, I think that's gonna be this video. So we potted up those pomegranates. Let me show you that. Turn you around, take you out, and show you. Y'all see I got them in the see how I got water in the bottom of there? And I'm just going to let them naturally just soak up that water for the rest of today. And y'all see my wandering Jew is flowering. Look at that. Don't it make the prettiest little blue flowers? I've got the variegated kind in here too. I don't know if y'all can see it over there. See it variegated? Here's some right here. Some more variegated. I think I'm gonna pull up a lot of that and plant it. I got a spot in the front. I think I want to plant some wandering Jew. You ain't got to do nothing to that. I can handle that. That don't require no skill. So, but hope y'all enjoyed the video. That's just me potting up some stuff. I did pot up this papaya off camera before I decided let me pot up some stuff that was in a pot that was way too small. So y'all keep pushing, enjoy the cooler weather if it's a little cooler where you are, but still stay vigilant and you know stay on it. Do what you have to do. Ooh, I hear the mail person. Yeah, till next time. See you guys later.